You know, on an offensive line with a lot of high draft picks, the anchor of that thing is now Bernhard Raimann, who's a third-round pick entering his third season. From year one to year two, he put on about 15 pounds, and he became a really good left tackle in the NFL. This year, you would expect Bernhard to take another step forward, and he talks about that. He also talks about what it's like going up against a guy like Samson Ebukam every day in practice, and what this defensive line is going to bring, Latu included, going to bring to bear against AFC South opponents.
It's just awesome, getting back to playing with the guys and then competing against, the defensive guys. It's just great to be back out there. It's real football again, and it's fun. That's what makes it fun.
What's been your impression of Latu so far throughout camp?
I mean, he's a great player right now, but he's just getting better and better every day. From what I've heard, he's a great rookie too. He's doing what he's told to do, so he's getting all the snacks and everything. No, but on the field, seriously, he's impressive. He seems to fit right in with the defense. He's quick, he's physical, he fits the run game. It's hard to block him in the run game because he's so twitchy, and then same in the pass pro as well. You gotta bring your A game against him, and it makes all of us better. So I'm glad we have him.
That's what I was going to ask. I mean, you want to win every rep, but facing that kind of speed can only help, I imagine, for you.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, especially against this D line, like you have so many different players with different strengths on there. Like you have to really be on your A game every time, and you have to adjust to each of them, and they all have their own strengths, and that's what makes us as an O-line better too, because you get attacked from every single angle, and they will expose you if you don't prepare for it.
You had your fair share of reps against Samson, obviously unfortunate injury. What are you guys losing with his injury?
I mean, he's a great player. Obviously, he's physical. He's quick. He's a great pass rusher. He closed on a couple games for us last year. He got the sack and last drive for the opposing offense, and he closed the game. And obviously a huge loss for the team. But I also know that the other guys are here to step up. So all we can do right now is pray for Samson, and then make the most out of it and prepare the other guys to step up.
Have you observed with Anthony, it looks at least from the outside, that he has this ability to balance, being fun and being, having a good time, but also the serious nature of being the franchise quarterback, which is, like everybody expects you to kind of be
right.
Peyton Manning and stuffy and serious, but I don't know. It seems like he walks a fine line there.
No, definitely. I mean, he's a lot of fun to hang out with, in the locker room or outside the building. But then once we get, into the practice mindset, pre-practice, he's locked in. He knows what he needs to do. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure on the franchise QB, so he handles it really well. And then once we get out there, I mean, he's just a leader. He calls the plays. He adjusts the plays based on the defensive looks that he sees out there, and he leads us out there, and he's going to be a great pro.
That's Bernhard Raimann, very smart, very thoughtful, like a lot of Colts. If intellect counts for anything in the NFL, this team's got it pretty wired, and they understand what they need to do to get better. And Bernhard Raimann, one of those guys, he went from being a guy as a rookie who had some tough times and learned from him. Year two, added about 15 pounds, came out and became one of the better left tackles in the AFC and the entire NFL.